right, welcome back. We're diving into A Course in Miracles again today, and getting into Lesson 30.
Okay.
It's called God is My Source.
All right.
We were looking at, like, in the last lesson, all about illusions
Yeah.
and really challenging ourselves to choose love over fear.
Right.
But this one's really interesting to me because it's like, okay, we got to make those choices, but where does that strength come from?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like you said, it's going deeper.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we see the illusions.
Right.
Now, how do we have the power to consistently look past them
Totally.
and make those choices that align with love and not fear?
Yeah. And this lesson is saying, like, it's not just about trying harder, you know?
Exactly. It's not about willpower.
Yeah.
It's about recognizing that real strength, peace, guidance, they don't come from us just struggling on our own.
Right.
They come from somewhere else, something bigger,
Yeah.
God, a higher power, whatever resonates for you.
Yeah, totally.
But it's that connection that's key.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's like we're trying to, like, run our lives on these little batteries, you know, when there's like this whole power grid available.
Exactly. We're like carrying around these little flashlights.
Well,
We
yeah.
could have the sun, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
It's about plugging into that infinite source of energy and light.
Okay, so how do we actually do that?
Well, the Course really breaks it down.
Okay.
First, we have to understand what it calls the ego.
Okay, yeah.
That part of us that thinks we're separate, limited, alone, got to do everything ourselves, responsible for our own well-being.
Yeah, I know that part.
Right. It's like that voice that's constantly saying, I.
Oh, yeah.
This lesson says, hey, step back from that limited view
Okay.
and connect with something much larger, a source of limitless strength.
Okay, so it's like a perspective shift.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It's not about denying the ego. It's about recognizing it's not the whole story.
Right.
We are part of something so much bigger.
I could see how that would be powerful. But honestly, I got to say, the idea of, like, surrendering control even to something bigger,
Yeah.
it can feel a little, like, scary sometimes.
I hear that it's a common feeling.
Yeah, like, what if I lose myself?
That's a great question, and the Course actually addresses that directly.
Oh,
It's not about losing yourself, it's about realizing your true self.
Okay.
The part of you that is already connected to that source.
Right.
It's about understanding you're not alone on this journey.
Mm-hmm.
You have this incredible support system always there.
That is reassuring.
Yeah.
So, practically speaking, how do we tap into that?
Well, the Course gives us some cool tools.
Okay.
One of them is starting each day with a simple affirmation.
Okay.
God is my source. I cannot see apart from him.
No.
Just saying that, setting that intention right away.
Yeah, like first thing in the morning?
Exactly. It's like setting your GPS for the day.
Oh, I love that.
Aligning yourself with that higher power.
Right, instead of relying on our own little, map.
Exactly. Yeah.
We're like plugging into the universal navigation system.
Totally. You got it.
So are there other things like that we can use?
Absolutely. Throughout the day,
Okay.
you can just take a few deep breaths
Okay.
and remember that connection to something bigger.
Mhm.
It's not just about stress relief.
Right.
It's about remembering where your true strength comes from.
Okay.
Choosing to see the world
Yeah.
and yourself through that lens of love and support.
I like that. It's like having that strength on speed dial.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's always there for you.
But the real challenge, I think for me at least, in those moments when I'm like really struggling,
Yeah.
feeling lost or afraid,
Absolutely. Those tough moments when the ego really takes over.
Yes.
The Course offers some exercises for exactly that.
Okay.
One of them is journaling.
Okay.
So when you're facing a challenge,
Mhm.
write about how you're feeling
Okay.
and then reimagine the situation with this awareness that God is your source. How would your perspective change your actions, even the outcome,
Wow. Okay.
if you approached it from that place of connection?
That's a powerful shift.
It is. It's about changing the lens you're looking through.
Yeah. I'm going to try that. I like that.
Yeah.
What about meditation?
Ooh, great question.
I know. So some Miracles talks a lot about that.
Yes, it does. And there's a beautiful meditation in this lesson where you spend a few minutes
Okay.
visualizing yourself, drawing strength and guidance from that divine source.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just about relaxation. It's about experiencing that connection, letting it fill you with peace.
Yeah, almost like a feeling, a visceral thing.
Exactly. Feeling that connection rather than just thinking about it.
Yeah, I like that. This is, it's making me think about how often I try to just like muscle through things on my own,
Yeah, we all do it.
Get stuck in that stress and frustration.
It's the ego's default mode, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But we have another option.
What if I just like paused and took a breath and reminded myself,
Yeah.
God is my source,
Exactly.
and approach things from that place of connection.
That's the invitation of this lesson.
Wow, yeah.
To shift from relying on that limited ego
Right.
to accessing this infinite power and wisdom that's always there.
Okay, this has been, I'm going to be thinking about this all day
Me
for
too.
everyone listening. I really encourage you, think about this too. Like,
Hmm.
how does seeing God as your source or your higher power
Yeah.
change how you approach challenges,
Good question.
how you relate to other people?
That's a powerful one to sit with.
Yeah, it is.
And remember, it's a journey, not a destination.
Mhm.
Be patient with yourself, practice these tools,
Yeah.
let the wisdom of the lesson unfold.
Love it. Thank you so much for joining us today. If this resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, subscribe for more explorations into A Course in Miracles. We'll see you tomorrow for another deep dive.